Hello out there. Welcome to the Heavy Monsters podcast and my comedy show. Excuse me, America. Just was outside in my garden. I have allergies. America. Somebody told me that Donald Trump has declared war on the American people. They say that he's sending his army into the cities, America. But in my last video, I said to the American people, do not be afraid of a taco tyrant like Donald Trump. Because if he declares war like he's doing right now on the American people, he will have to blow up his own cities, Send jets and tanks and things into the cities like that, And eventually he would have to send in troops. And we have 300 million Americans who will not accept a dictator for a president, will not accept a Republican Party that's criminal and a criminal's voter suppressionist Supreme Court America. Donald Trump held up a picture of Vladimir Putin, a mass murderer, said that he's going to autograph it or something like that, and said something like he's in love. You see what I'm saying? With Vladimir Putin. He's in love with fascism. He's in love with being a dictator. America. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So, America, let's talk a little bit about those Epstein files. Now, Donald Trump and his surrogates, those influencers, Fox News, state-run media, all of them, America, were going around lying on Hillary Clinton and she should sue their ass, and lying on that all of that pizza parlor and said, America, a low-down heinous act, and said that there were pedophile activity going on in that pizza parlor, and Hillary Clinton was the architect, because a maggot will lie and say any dirty low-down thing about people, and they lied, America, and they lied on the Democratic Party, and they said that the Democratic Party was going to do all this stuff to them that they're doing, America. They are a criminal Republican Party. Not America. The Republicans in the House and the Senate do not deserve to be voted in. The Republican Party is the Nazi Party, and they should go the history of the Whigs, America. Go the history of the Dixiecrats, America. They should not be allowed to be or continue to be a political party in America. Traitors to the nation. Liars. Also, America. State-run media, Fox News. That is not a news station, America. That is state-run media. How do they walk that back? How do they walk back giving us Donald Trump? And the things that he's doing to the people, declaring war. And Fox News is still on the air lying. Seriously. These people don't have no kind of morals, in the opinion of everybody. They ain't going to be able to spend that money because the banks are going to be crumbled. The economy is going to be going. And the money that they making ain't going to be worth a damn because they ain't going to have a country. If they fool around with Donald Trump. That's the reason why America, Donald Trump, and the Republican Party is in trouble. People understand. They see what's going on. Got a mad, crazy old man walking around, acting like a damn fool, talking about he's tariffing people, talking about he's going to take care of the economy, a damn modern day soap opera. We're tired of this shit. You see what I'm saying? I tell everybody. They talk about they gerrymandering stuff. Hey, don't vote for them. You can't vote for a Republican. You cannot go. You don't know who the hell you're voting for if they're a Republican. Joker might be a communist spy or some shit. A pedophile, most likely. Yes, America. This laughing time. Their days are short. He talking about he gonna send his military and he ain't got a whole lot of freaking time to put that army together, America. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, okay, the senators in the Republican Party and in the House, I don't know when they coming out of the closet. I don't know. They're betting all their money on Trump. They're betting all their money that Trump's going to be a dictator and Trump's going to rig the election and keep them in. Heavy Monte said he's going to lose. The Republicans are going to lose this one. You see what I'm saying? Why I say that? Because I hang around with a lot of people. I talk a lot, but I listen. And I had heard one person say they're voting for Donald Trump. Now, you people in the red states, I want to say it again. Very short podcast. I want to bring you on to the Progressive Democratic Party. Democratic Party. Now, see, this is when you join the Democratic Party, you have something to fight for. Okay. Now, the Republican Party, figure that shit out for yourself. Figure out why you voted for them. Okay. I said it was misogyny. I said it was racism. Okay, I can be wrong. Okay, you might just been a freaking idiot. And uneducated. All right, that's okay. All right. So, Heavy Monty's done some stupid things in his life too. Nothing as detrimental as voting for a pedophile or a pervert, in my opinion. But America. So anyway, you want to come on over to the Democratic Party? Go. You join the Democratic Party, you got something to fight for. Housing, fair taxes, you know what I'm saying? Especially now since we know the red states, they don't want none of that money. The red states voted, for Trump. Yeah, and Trump, so hey, we might be able to, figure out how to keep some of that money from down there, because these jokers, man, they're sending their troops into our capital. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they're doing. The red states, that's what they're doing. Sending their troops into our capital. Now, they say the Republicans control most of the governorships so they can rig the election, you understand, and get more delegates. But, they got to get the vote. You see what I'm saying? Before they can get, more people in the House of Representatives. They have more people, they control the governorships, so they might be able to get more, congressmen, make up more districts and fix them and always take over the House. It's not going to happen. The American people are voting for them. I don't understand what the hell the corporate news is talking about. Okay, give you a good example. They said they jerry-rigged Texas, they gained 5 and may have lost 10 and may have lost the whole entire Hispanic community. And if the Hispanics don't vote for you in Texas, you're done. And I don't see Hispanics voting for them again. I don't see blacks voting for Republicans again. I really don't see anyone voting for a Republican. So this is Heavy Monte for the Heavy Monte podcast and the Heavy Monte Comedy Show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got a subscriber thing going on here. Okay, last week we were at 372. Now we're at 393. We want to go to 500. Help the old man out by standing speech. Please subscribe to the Heavy Monte YouTube channel. And have a great day, America, and never, ever vote for a Republican.